Both Hut squads are ready to go. This should be a fun one. Hi, everybody. James Cebulski here for EA Sports. No shortage of skill on the ice tonight. Both teams are lined up, and we are set to get things going. The Canadians will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. And he makes the save. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. We're still in the early stages of this period. The game is still scoreless. McDavid's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Turned aside with the glove by Giguère. McDavid's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Goaltender covers up, and we'll get a face-off.
Here's a change.
The Canadians win it, and that caroms off a body in traffic. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Dunn's lugging the puck. Poked away by Kucherov. He looks deep to McDavid. The Canadians carry it along the wall. Scores! They consider him the best in the world, and there's another reason why they think Connor McDavid is number one.
Well, he gets beat clean by the shot, James, and he's only one player in front of the net, but it's not about how many, it's about where you are, and when you take away the eyes of the tender, this is exactly what can happen.
The Canadians were looking for a good start in this one, and they have certainly accomplished that with the first goal of the game just minutes in.
Well, you know they would have talked about making sure that they establish some presence and some pace in the game, in particular in the opening frame, James. But to get up a 1-0 lead on your opponent just minutes into the game, that is a fantastic start.
Taken along the wall by Draisaitl. Quick shot! Oh, what a save on the play!
Oh, that's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
Skates in behind the cage. Here's a blast! Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net.
Giguère's last save is one that's going to be remembered for a while, James. It's going to be on the highlight reel. It's on one of mine now. I mean, he stole one there. It was all but in, and that desperation and compete level, it makes the save.
And a stick in the lane ends that threat. They've got the defense outnumbered. Heads to the back of the net. From the slot. Oh, saved it. What a stop.
Well, that's desperation at its finest, to be able to get to that puck and send a clear message to his team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
Look at this attack here in the O-zone. And that's taken in the corner. Skating with it. Oh, what a save. Back-to-back stops. Locked in here.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes the save.
The Canadians have had multiple scoring opportunities here in this first and could easily have a much bigger lead. And that's blocked from someone in front. Edmonton's gained possession. Pumps the puck away. The Canadians gain possession along the wall. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Here he is from the slot. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels, they're deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. There's no way that the goaltender saw this puck. I mean, there's so much traffic net front. I mean, screens all over the place. You can see him trying to track, bob, and weave, but he can't catch up to it.
The Canadians are on cruise control here in period number one, Cheryl.
Yeah, they've got a 2-goal lead late in this first period. It's exactly the start they wanted to. They've been pressing all game, but they can't get complacent. They've got to continue to push.
Goes right to the crease. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will.
Scores! Oh, a little flick of the wrist was all it needed.
Well, this is his textbook shot where it's going to. Not the goaltender, not the players in front of him. He just finishes. Man, he's just effortless when he gets that shot off, isn't he? I mean, he's moving his feet, and he just pulls that puck in towards his body, and a quick snap of the wrist. It's in the back of the cage.
The Canadians came hungry to play this one, and they lead as a result here in the first. Richard's got it against the boards. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out.
Well, the goalie has to make a great save here because he gets the look he wants, and he's one of the best shooters in the game in terms of a quick release, and he's accurate.
Grips it and rips it! Makes the save. They are really dialed in here tonight. Moves it around. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save! And there's a violent collision. Don't misses the net. Carrying it, looking, scores! Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. Well, we see him working on this all the time in practice. His beautiful snapshot, it's about getting it off quick. It's not necessarily about how hard, but it's about having that pinpoint accuracy, and this one is disguised, and it fools the goaltender.
The Canadians have been the dominant team here midway through the first period, and they lead it. Lemieux won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Hughes moves the puck to the corner. Oh, he saved it! Oh, my goodness, what a
Oh,
score!
that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
Let's it rip! Scores another one, and listen to these fans now, Cheryl. They don't like it one bit.
Oh, they don't like it, James. It is ugly inside the building. You couldn't get anything going on the ice, and even harder when your own fans are booing. But your coach is preaching all the time. Take away the eyes of the goaltender. What does that mean? It means you get yourself in front of that net, whether it's a double stack, a double screen, whatever you can do so that the goaltender can't find the puck. And he couldn't. As he drops to that butterfly, he tries to make himself as big as possible, but he can't catch up to the puck.
Hughes plays the puck. Here he is, wristed on net, and that goes off a player. Redirected off a stick. Oh, and a smart heads-up play. And he takes a shot. And he scores!
Coaches love these kind of goals, James. When you have sustained offensive pressure, you're wearing your opponent down consistently, whether it's the cycle or whether you're creating motion and lanes to the net. Everything they did was right here. You can feel this one coming. They finally convert on their chances.
The Canadians players have certainly come with a message tonight, and that is attack the net. They have had plenty of scoring opportunities and lead here big time nearing the end of period number one. And he's got that one. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. The Canadians are holding down the lead here late in this first period. They have looked really good offensively so far. Gretzky's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. The Canadians win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Sparks has the puck and holds on for a whistle. Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. Makar sliding the puck behind the net. Flips it on net. He scores!
James, no matter which way you slice it, it is tough for a backup goaltender to come in. You're cold, you haven't had any movement, and it's evident there with that first goal that gets by him.
Gretzky's won the draw at center. Nylander's got the puck. And the save. books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. Both teams back on the ice. They're lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. A one-sided affair thus far. Let's see if anything changes here with the start of the second. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
The Canadians have been the better team all night so far, James. I mean, they've owned the puck in all 3 zones, and when you possess the puck, guess what? You're never in danger on the defensive side of it. They've done a great job of funneling the puck to the net as well, and that's why they have a healthy lead.
Oh, wow! Stuffs again! Puck grab by Dunn. Slides it across to Johnson. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Cuts to the paint. Denies him!
Sparks works hard to get to position, and that allows him to make that incredible save.
Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Sparks is the reason his team is still in this game. I mean, he's been acrobatic in the crease. Look at his save percentage, save after save. What it does tell you is his team needs to shore up their defensive structure, and they have to find a way to create opportunities. They're all over the puck here, James. I mean, their opponent...
He scores! Talk about staying with the play!
Well, it's all about being strong. You have to have that center of gravity, but you also have to have a lot of core strength to be able to ward off your opponent and shield the puck like he did. And as a result, it winds up in the back of the net. He is so incredibly difficult to knock off the puck, James. He's got that wide base, which means he's incredibly strong. He's got a low center of gravity and extreme core strength. He's able to get to this puck and bury it.
The Canadians have already created a mismatch here tonight when you look at the scoreboard, Cheryl, but they're not taking the foot off the gas.
They're not, and every time they have an opportunity to shoot, they're putting it to the net. And a lot of confidence for every player here when they get the puck into that offensive zone. The reason why they got such a heavy lead.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the face-off. Gretzky's got it now. He scores! Off the defender and into the net! The Canadians look about as dominant as I have seen them all season here, Cheryl. This period has been unbelievable.
Yeah, they're dictating pace and they're dictating the play all over the ice, and then they're executing on their opportunities. It's a reason why they hold the lead.
He scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor. Wouldn't it be pretty if this was a set shot? Just aim for the inside of the post and know that it's going to go in? That's not typically the case, but tonight it is.
The Canadians are having one of those nights, Cheryl, that everything that can go right is.
Yeah, it's all going right, James, because they're doing everything right. They've been dominating play in all 3 zones, and they've been rewarded for it.
Here's a chance! Scores! And look at that, Wade. Hang on a second here.
I do not think that this is going to count. The official waved it off immediately.
Oh, boy. Canadians have it in the offensive end. Blocker saved by the goalkeeper. From the open ice, they gain the line. Moves it to Butler. Backhander. How did he stop that one? Nylander's got it along the wing. Shot! Oh, he made the save! How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
And look at this. These fans are starting to get on their feet to recognize what an incredible save we just witnessed.
Yeah, he made an incredible one, didn't he? And you got to embrace it when they're on their feet in support of you, because you know you hear boos often when you let a bad one in. So embrace it. You can tell that he's feeling it right now.
Edmonton sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, they're trailing, but here comes their top power play unit. Their execution certainly can ignite and give their team some life to get back in the game.
They gain the offensive zone from the middle. He's got a step. He scores. It looked like he had made the save, but that's in the back of the net for a goal.
Well, this is just a fantastic goal, and no panic at all as he's in on the breakaway. Listen, he earned the opportunity, but he executes. He delivers a beautiful deke and puts it in the back of the 4x6.
Canadians have been moving and grooving all night long, and we're only in the second period here, Pounder.
Well, they're finding a way to get the puck, and that's because they're retrieving it. But when they get it, they're keeping it. They're not letting anyone have it, and the motion in the offensive zone has been incredible, and the score is a result.
Lets it go! Oh, what a save in front!
He's such a phenomenal...
Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net! Wow!
He almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. When you hear the ping, you certainly know that you've beaten the goaltender clean, and this is what happens here, but it doesn't come out, it goes in the net.
The Canadians continue to hammer the accelerator here in the offensive zone tonight.
They've been incredible almost through 2 periods of play here, and I mean, their ozone possession time is dictating it all. The ability to get to the net, and of course the motion on the outside, which is disrupting the coverage and opening up the lanes.
Turn that one aside. And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Doughty. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Carlson's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Yossi's got it in the corner. Great save from in tight. Scores! And look at that, it's another shorty!
Well, you know that the PK unit is chomping at the bit, looking at another shorthanded opportunity here, just taking advantage of a struggling power play. Well, he had his eyes on the puck, he tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it, he got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all.
The Canadians continue to show no signs of slowing down here tonight.
Well, they keep filling the net, James. They fill it because they've got the puck on their stick. I mean, they've led ozone possession time here, but they're doing something with it, not just hanging out on the perimeter.
Draisaitl taking the puck behind the net. Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't...
Scores! Oh, a huge goal here, Cheryl!
Another shorthanded goal, James. I mean, the opponent is looking nervous with the puck on that power play, and they recognize it, and they attack, and they're rewarded for their efforts. Well, he's in tight to the net, James, and he knows that he's not going to have much time or space to get it off, so he elects to use the snapshot and beats the goaltender.
The Canadians still have a lot of time left in this game to even make this even more lopsided, but Cheryl, late here in the second, they are dominant.
Well, it's pretty hard to believe that you start with the adrenaline running, you got the competitive juices flowing, and there is no lag in their play. It has been a consistent effort, and they simply have lit their opponent on fire.
offensive end. They score!
Just a great job all the way around net front, James. Battling for position, quick hands to be able to get on the puck and quickly release it and have an accurate shot at that in tight. Great goal.
The Canadians probably don't want this period to end given the way things have played out here tonight.
100% agree with you. They got the mojo, they're moving the puck, they've got a comfortable lead. The last thing they want to do is have an intermission, which can pause and give their opponents some rest that they need.
Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Gains the zone through the middle. And somehow he hangs on. Dobson's got it in the defensive end. On the attack along the boards. Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. Incredible skill set. We've seen it time and time again. When he's shooting in stride, he has that quick release. He can disguise his shot. He can use the defender as a screen any which way around it. He's going to put it in the back of the net.
The Canadians are showing no signs of slowing down, and here we are in the late stages of period number 2. They continue to hit down the accelerator.
Yeah, and the coach must be loving this. I mean, sometimes you can't put your finger on exactly why it's working the way it is, but the chemistry is off the charts here, and they've got to come to the lead.
Close! And that goes off a stick. Picked up along the boards by Richard. Fires it on net. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Puck picked up by Matthews. We got a stoppage in play. Almost anarchy in front of that net.
Well, there certainly is. It was chaotic as the ozone possession time is certainly up. They needed this rest with a great play by the tender.
Both sides getting ready for this face-off, and Cheryl, I can think of a keeper right now who scores at the buzzer, and they get one!
Well, coaches always say the first minute and the last minute of every period are critical. Well, now they've got momentum heading into the next frame. They got to carry it forward. This is a prime-time example of why you work on face-off so often in practice, because when you start with possession, you get scoring chances. And when you get scoring chances, this is exactly what happens. You put it in.
The Canadians are laying the smackdown on the opposition tonight as we near the intermission, but it can't come soon enough at one end of the ice.
Well, yeah, you know that their opponent certainly wants it, an opportunity to reset and catch their breath. But for them, you know that they're going to go to that intermission. Now they're going to sit down, get out of rhythm. They don't want it disrupted. So you know that the leadership group's going to be talking about keeping the pedal to the metal.
We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner. The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. Curious to see if there was any message sent in the room in that second intermission, because it has been a blowout thus far. I wonder if they might even just run the clock. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it? There's the whistle after that big-time shot. I think it busted the glass.
Yeah, it didn't shatter, though. It's amazing today with the new technology of the sticks and the way these players shoot the puck that it didn't just blast and shatter and explode. Instead, it's a crack, so the maintenance crew will come out and they'll just replace the panel.
And the traffic neutralizes that threat. The Canadians will play it from the corner. Fires it. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. The Oilers gain the zone. Here's a shot. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
Well, he knew where this puck was going. He's got a book on the shooter, James, and he gets square in front. Great position and makes the save.
The Canadians play it along the wing. Wrist one in front. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and then he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
The Canadians continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the ball.
Scores! Well, that's number 2-pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You gotta believe he's gotta be looking for the hattie. Well, he gets beat clean by the shot, James, and he's only one player in front of the net, but it's not about how many, it's about where you are. And when you take away the eyes of the tender, this is exactly what can happen.
The Canadians are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
And he stops that cannon there. Wow. Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
The Canadians continue to lead big here in this third period. Gretzky's won the faceoff. He scores! And he completes the hat trick there.
You gotta love it, James. I mean, he really brings it when he's on the road, right? And he's been all over the puck, and he has just silenced the crowd. This is why you practice set play, James. You're in the offensive zone, and you got to make the most of it with a key win. Everyone knows their responsibilities. They take it to the net, and it's a great goal.
The Canadians continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Pasternak's got it deep in the offensive end. Grabs possession of the puck. And he gets in front of that rocket. Shot in front. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display. So much pressure on this shift. They have the...
Oh, what a save on the play. Whoa.
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
The Canadians will play it in their own end. And now he passes up to Gretzky. The Canadians play it along the boards. Snaps it onto the net. Stopped by the goaltender. Here's a blast. And there's another stop.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Oh, pad save. Tremendous agility there by Bobrovsky. Takes a shot. Scores.
That's great puck movement, James. Working hard away from the puck to support the puck carrier, and they gained that entry because they got numerical advantage, and they capitalized and executed with it.
The Canadians are having themselves a night. They probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Into the corner of the attacking area. Hammers it on net, and that's blocked away. Takes it to the front. Denies him. He got all of it.
The Canadians have done a great job protecting the middle of the ice and influencing play to the outside and allowing their tender to see every shot. Now they're protecting a shutout. They're going to have to do a little more of the same if they want to get it.
Sparks has it and freezes the play. The Canadians can simply take this on cruise control based on the lead that they now have here in the third. the draw inside the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by McCarr. The Canadians have the puck in the corner. Snaps it on net. He scores! And he's not done yet! Wow!
No, I mean, how many more are going to come now, James? The floodgates have opened. Well, they opened a long time ago, but that puck is following him around, and every chance he gets, he's bearing it.
The Canadians probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. And I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Denies him again! What a stop!
Well, you saw the defenders try and jostle him off the puck there, James, and they just can't do it. I mean, they can try and get position on him, but trying to push him off the puck, that's just not going to happen.
The Canadians have had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they have capitalized, and look at the score as a result. And that's broken up. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he loses control here. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. The Canadians gain control of the puck. Breakaway! Oh, and he missed on the breakaway!
Hard to believe you're one-on-one with the goaltender. This is a product of looking for the perfect shot. Man, it's a game of inches.
They score!
You know it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
The Canadians continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
He scores! And there's the hat-trick 3 as the magic number.
It's a magic number. He's doing everything he can to take the crowd out of this one as he's with the away team, but he's been dominated, playing really confident all night long. Well, this is just a fantastic shot that the goaltender can't get a read on because he's moving his feet, and therefore the goalie cannot get set to it, and that disguised point of delivery, man, is it beautiful, and he puts it in the back of the cage.
Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. The Canadians take it along the wall. Here's a blast. No room for that one to get through. Rips it and rips it. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Loves the puck into the offensive zone corner. And loses possession after a solid hit. Moves behind the net. Hammers the shot. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Big time stop.
Well, this is a primetime clinic on how to own.
Scores! And there's the hat trick, and this place is silent.
Well, he's licking his chops when he goes on the road, hey, James, and he gets his hattie. I mean, he's been feeling it, but when he's on the road, he's something else. I can't believe the time he had to walk into that one, James. He just lets it rip, slap shot, low stick side, beats the goalie clean.
The Canadians are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third. for the back end tonight, but Pounder, you know the rules. When you get that shutout, it's all the glory to the goalie here in this one.
Well, and it's deserved right now. I mean, he was excellent tonight. The puck was like a beach ball. He saw absolutely everything, and he was in perfect position all night long.
Well, that'll bring an end to an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James, she's Cheryl. Good night, everybody.